Africa's $30 trillion secret, and how China stole it. Global buzz. In 2007, a Chinese engineer named Liu Wei landed in the Democratic Republic of Congo. No cameras, no press conference, no fanfare. He carried one thing, a government contract, and orders to find cobalt. That same week, 3,000 miles away in Washington, D.C., Congress was debating the Iraq war budget for the 5th consecutive year. Nobody noticed Liu Wei. Nobody noticed the 200 Chinese engineers who followed him. And by the time America looked up from its wars, China had already won. Welcome back to Global Buzz, where we break down the stories that the mainstream media buries on page 12. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what you're about to hear is the kind of thing they don't teach in any classroom. Let me tell you what's buried under African soil. Cobalt, 70% of the world's entire supply. Sitting in the Congo alone. Lithium, enough in Zimbabwe to power the global electric vehicle revolution for 200 years. Platinum, 80% of Earth's reserves, locked beneath South Africa. Rare earth elements, the secret ingredients inside every fighter jet, guided missile, and radar system your military depends on. Conservative valuation, $30 trillion. That is not a typo. That is more than the GDP of the United States and China combined. And for decades, it just sat there. Africa knew what it had. The world knew what it had. The only question was, who would show up first? China didn't send soldiers. That's what most people get completely wrong. China sent engineers. They walked into Zambia, Kenya, Ethiopia, Angola, governments desperate for roads, railways, hospitals, and said 3 words: we'll build it. No human rights conditions, no bureaucratic delays, no political strings attached. Just, we build your infrastructure. You give us access to your ground. By 2009, China became Africa's largest trading partner. By 2015, Chinese companies controlled mining operations in over 40 African nations. They locked up cobalt mines in the Congo, lithium deposits in Zimbabwe, uranium fields in Namibia, and port after port after port, stitched along the entire African coastline. A necklace of strategic power that military analysts now call the String of Pearls. Meanwhile, a Congolese miner named Emmanuel was pulling cobalt from Chinese-owned ground, $4 a day. That same cobalt ended up in batteries worth $180 billion annually. When I asked Emmanuel what he thought about America and China fighting over his country, he paused and said, "At least the Chinese showed up." Before we go further, if Global Buzz has ever made you see the world differently, share this video right now. Not tomorrow, right now. Because the most powerful thing you can do in an information war is refuse to let the people around you stay asleep. Hit share. Let's keep going. It wasn't until 2017 that America officially declared China's mineral strategy a national security threat. China had been executing this plan since 1982. 35 years. A United States Senate intelligence report in 2022 stated, in plain language, China's control of critical mineral supply chains is the single greatest long-term threat to American military and economic power. Not Russia, not Iran, cobalt, lithium, rare earths. Here's why that should genuinely frighten you. In 2010, China briefly cut rare earth exports to Japan during a small territorial dispute. Japan's entire manufacturing sector nearly collapsed in 72 hours. 72 hours. Now, point that weapon at America. Every battery, every weapons system, every dollar of the $400 billion clean energy plan your government just passed depends on minerals that flow through Beijing first. What does America do then? It negotiates from its knees. I'm not here to tell you China is the villain. China saw an opportunity and executed it with absolute precision. The real story, the uncomfortable story, is how a nation that won 2 world wars built the internet and put a man on the moon, fell asleep for 4 decades while the most valuable real estate in human history was quietly, systematically claimed. Now, the clean energy future is here. Every car, every power grid, every next-generation weapon needs these minerals. And America is finally, slowly, waking up. New railways, new partnerships, billions in fresh commitments to African governments. It's a start. But Emmanuel is still making $4 a day. Liu Wei's company signed 3 new mining contracts last month. And the clock is running. $30 trillion. 1 continent, 2 superpowers. And the future of everything you own is sitting in the balance. This is Global Buzz. If this video woke something up in you, subscribe, because we drop stories like this every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think America can still catch up, or is it already too late? I read every single one. And if you want to go deeper, our next video breaks down exactly how China is winning the rare earth war, and what it means for your job, your savings, and your country's future. Click it. You won't regret it.